The Sims 4 has just received a brand new update where we can create like glass walls. And so I was having a little browse on Pinterest this morning and I came across a modern beach house that's pretty much all glass. And so I was like, I just felt really inspired. And so I thought today we could try and recreate that image in Sulani. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing here today. So this is the lot that we've picked in Sulani to build our modern glass beach house. So I'm going to start and I'm going to take just this flat square and I'm going to place it here. Hopefully that'll give us enough room at the other end for your Sims to access the actual lot itself. So I want to pretty much keep it on the sand, otherwise I don't think it's going to look very realistic. And then I'm going to take this, we're going to bring this all the way out here because I'm going to add the swimming pool from, I think it came with Snowy Escape. So I just want to see, it's this one here. I want to add this in this lot and I don't know how this is sort of going to work. Maybe, to be fair, maybe we could bring this in just a little bit. Get this, I'd like it in white. So I'd like to like maybe place it right there. Oh, that's perfect. And we can always put some rocks around here or something. But yeah, I'm kind of liking this. So I want to keep the structure relatively simple, I think. I don't want it to be too complex or anything like that. I'd like it to be for a single sim as well. I don't think I want it to be for like any more than a single sim really. So and then I was thinking maybe we could have like a little bit up here or something. And then I wanted to add some detailing here as well, where we could possibly start playing. Oh no, I didn't want that. I wanted that here. So we can start playing around with some platforms, etc. But before we do that, I wanted to just go here and if we go to base game, and then, oh, miscellaneous it's in. Okay. Like, look. We can just apply this. Oh my goodness. This is such a game changer. That's fine. I'm gonna have to work out how your Sims can access this as well. I don't know if I'm gonna have to sort of create like a little bit here or whatever. But anyway. So yeah, there's that. And then I was thinking for the roofs, I think I might just stick with like a really simple platform piece. Just like this, but I might let it overhang on the other side as well, just for a bit of dimension. And I've just realized I want to do this on this side too, but is it going to remove? Oh no, it's not. Okay, well that's good. It's definitely good to know. I was like, is it going to remove the glass walls? But it's not. So ooh, okay, this is fun. Right, so I'd like an all white platform trim, I think. And then I think I'd also like just like a plain white siding as well. I think that works really quite nicely. And then in terms of the foundation, I'm not sure whether I want to do this, just because it's on the sand and also it's kind of slightly in the water as well. So I'm thinking, well, maybe does that make the most sense? Probably yes. Do something like this, and then can we shimmy this back? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to play test this because I'm not convinced that that's gonna work. I'm gonna be completely honest right now. I'm just not convinced by that at all. But you never know, it might work. Who knows? I'm not convinced by it, but I will definitely play test this before I upload it anywhere. So I was thinking maybe we could, oh, okay, can we only put like one set of steps there? Okay, I mean, it's not necessarily a problem, but this side of the house is looking very sad, but it's fine. It's fine. If it looks sad there, it's okay. And then like, why can we see that through there? Should we try and add maybe some like, yeah, some like block steps instead? I think that would make the most sense. And then we can't see any of these like bits here. So, and then should we maybe try and copy? Oh, we can't. Okay, that's fine. That's not a problem. So that's our general shape so far. I think it's looking okay. So now I think we need to pick some sort of roof or roofing that's all white. I mean, we could definitely do that. That's got like a really nice detailing on it. So that's an option. And then I think it would also be really smart to try and plan out the inside of the house at some point, because like I said, single sim, it's made of completely glass. So it's, yeah, I'm also thinking, can I do like this? Is that a bit weird? We could have a fireplace there or something. Is what I'm thinking. That would be kind of nice. And then, so this is for the upstairs. So I was thinking maybe we could have something like this here. And then if we grab some stairs, and I was thinking maybe these ones from Seasons would be kind of nice. And then we could just switch these round here. Pull that back. So basically the stairs are kind of hidden. You know, if you were to look at the house from the outside. And then we can try and incorporate them into the interior decor style. So obviously it's going to be completely open plan. I don't know what this means in terms of a kitchen. I'm going to be completely honest. If it's all made of glass, how do you do the kitchen? Like, surely you can't put the counters right up against the glass, because that seems silly. But anyway, so that then means that like this is the upstairs. But I was thinking, oh, it's not very big, is it? We might need to bring this out just a little bit, because it's just, I was thinking this could be the bedroom. Now this makes more sense as a bedroom now. And then if we pull this out to match the bottom floor and then pull it out one more time. So it's like this. Okay, that sort of works, right? And then we could even do a similar thing here where we put like a fireplace up here in the bedroom. That would be nice. We need to try and work out a bathroom as well. How do bathrooms work in houses like this? I have no idea. We're going to have to try and figure that out later on. But for now, we need to start adding some final details to the house itself, because whilst, yes, it looks good, it still needs to, I'm just thinking about this as well. It still needs to have like, you know, some detailing on it. So I'm thinking maybe we move this over. And then that's perfectly in the middle. And then we just have those as steps. I think that works. So we need to have a think about what sort of wood we'd like out here. This one from Businesses and Hobbies could work quite nicely, I think. Maybe it's modern. It does fit the vibe. And I feel like we need some like rocks around here. We also need some palm trees, I think, specifically from Island Living, like just here, just for a little bit of detailing. And then we could even add like a really tiny one as well, just like here. Ooh, okay, yes. And then we've got this one that we could add just over here. I don't want to go too over the top with the clutter and the detailing, because it's supposed to be a really like modern minimalist house. But one thing I think I am considering doing is adding some outdoor lights just to the roof, so that when it's nighttime, the house is really lit up. So I don't want to go too over the top though. So I'm just thinking of like this, and then the same up here. So in each corner, and then maybe like this. Could do that. So then when it's nighttime, ooh, that looks really good. Okay, I've got a sneaky feeling I'm going to have to go into debug for some rocks to go around here, but I don't know which pack good ones are going to be from. I don't tend to use rocks, although I have seen, is it cats and dogs? Packs, cats and dogs. Is that where the good rocks are from? Yeah, like we have these, look. I think these could be kind of kind of perfect, really. And then again, just here like this. Could layer them on just a little bit, you know, just so that we've just got a bit of detailing on here. Like, we could do something like this. Ooh, I kind of like that actually. And then should we add some just around here as well, or is that too much? We could make it work. And then just around here as well, just for a bit of variety as well, just adding some different rocks on here. That's kind of awesome. I like that. And then we could add some foliage from Island Living. Obviously, so then it blends into the world itself. So if we come out of here and go to Island Living, then we can start adding stuff like this, look, just for a bit of greenery, bit of detailing. Yes. And then this on the other side, we do have these. These could be kind of nice if we size them down, just like put them there or something. I don't know. I'm trying new things here today, everybody. I think if anyone's been around the channel for a while, you'll know that this is going to be slightly uncomfortable for me, given that I don't tend to do modern builds very often, / if at all. So this is slightly uncomfortable, but I am actually having a really good time, and I actually really like how this looks so far. I'm like, look, whoa, we could put these here. Oh, so perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Size them down and put them just here as well. Just for, again, a bit more detailing. Oh, we could also add some of these around as well. I want it to be kind of really tropical outside, but quite minimalist inside, you know? So like we're going to have like a really nice chill out area here where your Sims can just come and relax. So like here, but just by the pool. I'm hoping your Sims could just get in here. But I've got a funny feeling it's just not going to be that easy. I don't know why. I've got a sneaky feeling it's just not going to be that easy. I don't know why. These are really nice. I might use these too, just scattered about places. Like here. Then we do have these as well. I am partial to these. These are really pretty and I think they look really wonderful. So I think I might use these just to kind of try and cover up some of this sand where the foliage is, just so it makes a little bit more sense, you know? I think this is looking okay. It really is. But I do feel like I need to sort of bring some of the landscaping around here as well. So I am going to do exactly that, just so it matches. Because I think that, I haven't really considered where the front of the house is going to be. because of the glass. How does that work with doors then? So if I put oh dear. Okay. And then what if we chose, oh, okay. This could work just on a corner. So like you would enter the house over here. This would be the entrance. Does that work? Or would we just put it directly in the middle? There. So like the window pane is still, yes. Okay. That definitely works. Just going to sort of put a few of these around here. I'd like another palm tree for sure. But maybe just here like that. Ooh. Is that a bit much? That could be a bit much, to be fair. Ooh, what about... I don't like the bottom of that tree. It's probably super realistic and what the tree's like in real life. Oh, to be fair, actually, that looks quite nice. I might keep that, actually. Okay, we're going to keep it. My arm's been twisted. So that's good. And then, oh, we could put one of these here. I do really like these. They're perfect. Amazing. Right. I don't want to overwhelm the space, but I don't want it to look sparse either. So I am going to try and do as much as I possibly can without overwhelming the entire lot, the entire space. So, oh, this is pretty. I like this. Would this work somewhere on this build? Like here, maybe? I think it would. Not me doing a modern build and actually liking it. Like, what is going on here? I also really like this. Is this from Realm of Magic? I think that fits the vibe really quite well. So I think I'm going to use that just a little bit over here too. Then we're going to grab some of these. If anyone's curious, by the way, how I'm grabbing debug items, it's down to, it's either tool or better build by. I have both installed and it allows me to copy debug items, which is super handy if you are like me and you're a little bit lazy and you don't really want to like sift through the catalog each time to try and find the debug items again. So yeah, absolutely ideal for anyone who's, like I said, like me. I think that could be it for the landscaping. It's looking very tropical, very nice. But as I said, I am looking to add a boat or something from Island Living. Honestly, I just think that the sim that lives here would definitely have something like this outside. Like, they just would. Let's be honest for a second. They would absolutely have this outside of their home. So one thing I'd really like to do is sort of add a little area here as well as here. I was thinking of adding a fire pit here and then just a couple of lounge chairs here. So I'm going to again come out of live edit, come out of Island Living, and then I wanted to go to outdoor furniture and just see what we've got. So we do have these are nice. I like these a lot. So I was thinking maybe we could have a few of these just here. So like one here. Would we have more than one? Probably not, right? Like, I don't think we would. One thing we could do is we could definitely add a beach towel just here so that your sim can just lay around, soak up the rays. Oh, that's really nice. I like that. Outdoor activities. I know we've got a fire, like a really modern fire pit. I'm sure it's from one of the kits. It's this one here. I really like this. And we can actually change the swatch to white too. So we could just put a couple of chairs around here as well. So let's try and pick out some chairs. To be honest, I'm thinking of just like these ones. And yeah, I do. I like how this looks, definitely. I think I might just take some more of these and sort of add them along here. Just so we're filling up the spaces just a little bit. I'm thinking of having the kitchen area just here. So I'm going to take some of these and I'm going to just line it up like this. Maybe like that, just so I can make sure that we've got enough room for all of the counters, etc. Now I need to get my modern brain on, because modern for me just isn't something that comes naturally. So I need to try and like get that out of my mind, the like normal cozy family friendly sort of vibes. So these scream modern for sure, so we could definitely do that. They're from the Home Chef Hustle pack, I believe. So yeah, I'd really like to use some of these. Amazing. So we would have perhaps, I don't think we would have the fridge right there, would we? I feel like we'd have it probably over here. And I think Home Chef Hustle actually came with one that matches the kitchen, which is very handy. And then the same thing with a cooker. I think, yes, it does. Really refreshing for me to be using stuff like this, by the way, because as I was saying, like, me and modern just don't really go all that well. So kitchen area, I'm going to have the living space here with a dining area here. That works. Although, where do we put the bathroom? Do we try and fit a bathroom up here? Because I was going to have like a completely open sort of bedroom up here, but I don't know whether that's going to work now. So I may need to rethink this ever so slightly. Living area, definitely. Kitchen area, yes. But where's the bathroom going to go? Because I was thinking about putting a nice dining table here. So we're going to have to try and fit a bathroom upstairs, essentially. But that's fine. That's not a problem at all. So for now, I'm just going to paint that white. And we're going to do the same thing here. Just so I know where I am, where I stand, what I'm doing. And then in terms of like flooring and stuff, again, I don't know. Would something like this work? I like, that's really nice. But is it saying what I want it to say? I'm not sure. Would we go white here? Oh, I don't I don't know. White. I just feel like if we go all white, it's going to start looking very clinical. But we could add colour in the decorations and things like that. And I think because we're adding a dining area here, it means that we can add some sort of island here as well, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to do this, and then that's too much. We're going to do that. We need like a really nice big plant here. We've got this one. Not sure I like that. That's kind of bringing in more of the islandy vibes, so that could be kind of nice. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that one for sure. We need a bin. Now, what sort of bin would we have? I feel like we'd probably have this one. Super modern, efficient, and perfect, really. So, and then should we have... I feel like we should have a coffee machine, and then we could have that counter free for preparing the meals, and then we could clutter that up just a little bit. I'm very aware that I don't want to be overwhelming the space too much because that just seems silly. So I think that works. These from Dream Home Decorator could be kind of nice. Although, is there too much seating going on here? Potentially, but that's a different problem for a different day. So, ooh. Is that too much? No. I've just realised, why am I not using this over here? That's way better. Okay, I like that. I do like that. And then the living area is going to be here. I wanted to put some sort of fireplace over here. What that fireplace looks like, I'm not entirely sure. What if we use this one? I have never used this one before, and I feel like now this is the time. This is the time where this shines in one of my builds. I am so happy. Honestly, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. Okay, now, oh no, modern living room. I'm going to pull out some items from refined living room, and these are going to help me on my journey. Ooh, the green. That's really nice. And then we could even put one here, and it kind of separates the space then. That could be kind of nice. Do we want to go green? From the outside, what are we looking like? Or should we stick with white? Or like a whitey cream? We could do that and try and make the rest of it sort of more colourful. That probably makes more sense. And then look at these beautiful art pieces that we can put up here. Like, are you kidding me right now? Okay, I like that. I'm going to go to show all just because I'm not too familiar with this pack. And like, this is probably the only thing from this pack that I use on a regular basis is this amazing plant. Oh, we could put like a chair just over here, look. Just near here. That works. Can you imagine just like kicking back and relaxing there? Please, that would be so nice. We could even put something up here, or is that a bit much? No, I think that works. I think that could work. Now, there is a coffee table with a fire in it, but we've already got a big, beautiful fire here. So I don't think we need that. That's nice. We could even move this over here. No, because I'd like a side table here. Like a little accent table, sorry. Thinking of this one from Book Nook, maybe? But in white. Oh yeah, that's nice. With a big plant on it, obviously. I say big plant, not necessarily big. You know what I mean. That's nice, but is it modern enough? Or would we have something like this over here? That's pretty. Okay, so now for upstairs. What do we want to do up here is the question. Like I said, I wanted to try and fit a bathroom up here. So I think what I'm tempted to do, I'm just going to try something first of all. Like we'd have this as the bathroom. I mean, to be fair, your Sims could just walk around that way. It's not completely out of the realms of possibility. Or would you have... You'd have it facing this way, surely. right? So that you could see all the view. Like I said, your Sims could walk up here and then go around that way for the bathroom. Bedside tip, yeah, okay. I mean, it's something a little bit different. It's something unusual, but I think that works really nicely, actually. Right, we need some lights. That's for sure. I'm all about bringing nature in as well, which is why I'm trying to add as many plants as I possibly can. I'm gonna leave that there provisionally. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, but I could be. Definitely could be. Put them there maybe. Definitely need a rug. And do we want the same flooring? I would say so. Right? What about this? Like that colour. Ooh, that's kind of nice because again, it's bringing the nature outside in. Okay, yeah, we're doing that, but I'm not convinced on them at all. So, what do I want to put? Got that, but it's just not quite big enough, you know? Also got this. I mean, this is huge. To be fair, actually, we could put that here. That's nice. Again, bringing nature inside, which means I think we could probably put like just a lamp on here. Maybe this? No. Maybe this. That's nice. I like that. And then we could add like a seat just here. We need a wardrobe, actually. Never mind a seat. We need something for your Sims to change from. So that could work. I do like this. It's such a space saver. Oh yeah, that really works. The fire's there. I want to add another plant here. You can't stop me. Nobody can stop me from adding plants. Like literally nobody. Like what if we did that one? I'm always looking for an excuse to use this plant. And to be honest, I don't ever really find the excuse. But yeah, I don't really like it, actually. Maybe a chair would be better. Oh yeah, a chair's definitely better. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's do that. Got a big clock. We don't have a clock in this build yet. And it's gonna be this one because we don't have any other clocks. Like no other clocks. Petition for The Sims 4 to bring out more clocks, please, for the walls. That would be amazing. I don't think I want to do really too much more. Honestly, this is supposed to be sleek and modern and minimalist, and so we need a mirror. Oh, just as I was having like a little rant, I'm like, no, we need a mirror as well. So maybe this could be good. Just here. Oh, that's not very modern though, is it? I'd like a modern mirror that's, like this one, look. Oh, no. Oh, the one from Growing Together. That's amazing. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, now we can move on to the bathroom. So we're going to use the same tiles again because why not? I'm thinking of just using this here because, again, why not? I'd like to use the sleek bathroom kit here because it's screaming for it. It really is. I'd like them to have a bath, so we're going to put that there, and then the toilet is going to go just here, and then where's the sink? Look at this sink. Incredible. It makes modern buildings so easy when you have stuff like this at your disposal. Honestly, it's perfect. I'm going to put the towel rack here. I'm hoping this is functional. I will test before I upload. But I'd love to have that there. I really would. And then the little toilet brush holder can go here. Amazing. And then, oh, look at this. I love this rug so much. It is just perfect. I think I'm going to keep it that colour. I'm actually tempted to use this light in here as well. Why not? So, in fact, if I move this round, I think that means that they'll be able to navigate past these towels. So we can have the towels like here. And then what I was thinking of doing was adding like mirrors all along here with these. That's nice. It could work, which means we can get rid of the towel rack. Okay. Yep, we definitely need some sort of towel situation over here so your Sims can actually wipe their hands after they've used the facilities. And then I was thinking maybe just like a plant above here. And I think this one would work really well. I love this. Businesses and hobbies came with some really nice modern stuff. So I'm definitely going to use that here for sure. Oh, we could put this here as well. Nothing says welcome to my home like some plants. You know? Oh, we could use this. In fact, yeah, let's do that. So I think we're done with our beachy themed glass modern home in Sulani. So we're going to give you a quick tour. So we're already familiar with the outside, but I am going to test this before I upload it to the gallery to make sure your Sims can actually get into the pool. I'm hoping they can because I love the way this looks so much. It's like built into it. I love the rockery that we decided to do here. They've got a boat, of course, and then this is how you come in. So we've got the kitchen area here with the dining room as well. It's all open plan because it's really, really modern. And then we've got the living area here, which is really minimalist for me. This is very uncomfortable for me, so I've probably overdone it with a lot of stuff like the plants and things like that, but I'm learning. I'm thinking of maybe changing this out actually while I'm saying it for some books instead, so then at least your Sims have them to access. And these are from the living room? Refined living room, sorry, okay. Yep, they work a lot better, I think, because then there's not as much green going on. So we've got this beautiful fireplace here, which I think works so, so well. And yeah, completely open plan. And then we move on to the upper floor. We've just got like a completely open plan bedroom area up here. So the idea is that your Sims come up and then that's how they access the bathroom, because I would imagine that like you would want to see this rather than this. That was my thought process. So again, really minimal, especially for me. So, and then the bathroom as well. But yeah, that's our modern beach house. I'm really, really pleased with how this came out. Actually, this is so not my style, but I'm really glad that I was able to design this with the new features that we have in The Sims 4 now. So I'm really excited. So if you'd like to download this house from the gallery, it's available under my Origin ID, which is RachelPedd. Tray files will be listed down below. They're available to download from SimFileShare. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. I cannot wait to read all of your amazing comments as always. But you all take care, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye!